The Billionaire Club 2025 edition. Hey everybody, and welcome to the show. We've got a super interesting one for you today. We're diving headfirst into the world of mega yachts, private islands and golden toilets. Well, maybe not toilets, but you get the idea. We're talking about the top 10 richest people on planet Earth in 2025. These individuals, these titans of industry, these, dare I say, geniuses? Jury's still out on that one. Anyway, they've amassed fortunes that most of us can only dream of through groundbreaking companies, savvy investments, and maybe, just maybe, a little bit of luck. We're talking billions, folks, with a B. So buckle up, grab your snacks, and get ready to be amazed, maybe a little jealous, but mostly amazed as we count down the 10 wealthiest individuals in the world right now. Let's do it. Welcome to our countdown of the top 10 richest people in the world. These individuals have amassed incredible fortunes through their businesses and investments. Coming in at number 1, it's a name you knew would be here. He's eccentric, he's ambitious, he's probably tweeting something controversial as we speak. It's the one and only Elon Musk. This dude's like a real-life Tony Stark, minus the Iron Man suit, unless he's got one hidden in a secret lair somewhere. Elon's net worth is enough to make your eyes water. But instead of swimming in a pool of gold coins, he's busy sending rockets into space with SpaceX and revolutionizing the electric car game with Tesla. Speaking of Tesla, can we talk about those Cybertrucks? I mean, they look like something out of Blade Runner. Love them or hate them, you've got to admit, Elon's got a knack for shaking things up. He's also taken over Twitter, which has been interesting to say the least. And don't forget about his mission to colonize Mars. I mean, who else dreams this big? He's talking about building cities on another planet. I can barely keep my houseplants alive. So yeah, Elon Musk, the maverick entrepreneur, the meme lord, the guy who wants to take us to Mars, he's still sitting pretty at the top of the wealth pyramid. Sliding into second place, it's the man who made online shopping an Olympic sport, Jeff Bezos. You know him. You've probably spent a small fortune on his website, Amazon Prime. Anyone? Bezos' journey is the ultimate rags to riches story. He started Amazon in his garage, selling books online, and built it into this massive empire that sells, well, pretty much everything. But Bezos isn't just content with dominating e-commerce. Oh no, he's got his sights set on space too with his company Blue Origin. He and Elon are having a little space race of their own, which is, let's be honest, the coolest billionaire rivalry ever. After stepping down as Amazon CEO, Bezos has been focusing more on philanthropy and, of course, space travel. He even went to space himself last year, which is a casual Tuesday for a billionaire, I guess. So whether you think he's a visionary genius or a Bond villain in the making, you can't deny that Jeff Bezos has left an indelible mark on the world. And hey, if he wants to take me on his next space adventure, my schedule is wide open. Hold on to your berets, folks, because at number 3, it's the epitome of French elegance and sophistication, the Sultan of chic, the Emperor of high-end fashion, Bernard Arnault. This guy is the chairman and CEO of LVMH, which for those of you who aren't up on your luxury conglomerates, it's okay, I wasn't either, stands for Louis Vuitton, Moet, Hennessy. Basically, he owns all the fancy things. We're talking Louis Vuitton handbags, Dior perfumes, Dom Perignon champagne. If it screams luxury and exclusivity, chances are Bernard Arnault has a hand in it. He's like the fairy godfather of fashion, except instead of a magic wand, he uses billion-dollar deals. Arnault's eye for style and business acumen is unmatched. He's turned LVMH into the world's leading luxury goods company, and his personal wealth keeps climbing higher than the Eiffel Tower. So the next time you're window shopping on the Champs-Élysées, just remember, Bernard Arnault is probably watching and laughing all the way to the bank, probably one he owns. Chapter 4. Bill Gates, from software guru to global philanthropist. Coming in at number 4, it's the OG tech titan, the man who put a computer in every home. The one and only Bill Gates. He may no longer be the richest person on the planet, but he's definitely one of the most influential. Gates founded Microsoft, the software giant that brought us Windows and Office back when Steve Jobs was still messing around in his garage. He basically invented the operating system that most of us are still using today. But Gates isn't just about code and algorithms. He's also become one of the world's most generous philanthropists through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. He's donated billions to fight poverty, improve healthcare, and make the world a better place. He's like the superhero of the tech world, using his powers for good. And while he's stepping back from Microsoft, he's still super involved in the foundation, tackling issues like climate change and global health. So yeah, Bill Gates, he's not just a tech icon, he's a global humanitarian, proving that with great wealth comes great responsibility. Chapter 5R. Warren Buffett, the Oracle of Omaha, still holds the keys. Hold on to your wallets, folks, because at number 5, it's the Oracle of Omaha, the Sultan of Stocks, the Sage of Wall Street, Warren Buffett. This guy's been a legend in the investing world for decades, and he's showing no signs of slowing down. Buffett is the chairman and CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, a multinational conglomerate that owns a diverse portfolio of businesses, from insurance companies to candy companies to railroads. Seriously, the man loves a good deal. He's known for his value investing philosophy, which is basically finding undervalued companies and holding on to them for the long haul. He's like the grandpa of investing, always offering sage advice and dispensing wisdom like be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful. And even though he's got more money than he could ever spend, Buffett still lives a relatively modest lifestyle. He drives a Cadillac, eats at McDonald's, and lives in the same house he bought in 1958. Now that's what I call staying grounded. Chapter 6. Larry Ellison, the software shark still circling. Coming in at number 6, it's the man who built an empire on databases. The Sultan of Software, the king of the cloud. Larry Ellison. This guy's got a net worth that would make your head spin, and he's not afraid to flaunt it. Ellison is the co-founder and chairman of Oracle, one of the world's largest software companies. They specialize in database management systems, which is basically the backbone of the internet. So yeah, he's kind of a big deal. But Ellison's not just a tech nerd, he's also a bit of a playboy billionaire. He's got a taste for the finer things in life, like yachts, private jets, and even his own Hawaiian island. He's like the real-life Bruce Wayne, minus the whole bat thing. He's also known for his fierce competitive streak, which has earned him the nickname the Shark. He's not afraid to go after what he wants, whether it's a business deal or an America's Cup victory. Chapter 7. Larry Page, the Google guru still searching for answers. Coming in at number 7, it's one half of the dynamic duo who brought us Google, the search engine that rules them all. Larry Page. This guy's got more brain power than a supercomputer, and he's used it to amass a fortune that's bigger than most countries' GDPs. Page co-founded Google with Sergey Brin back in their Stanford dorm room, and together they revolutionized the way we access information. Seriously, can you imagine life before Google? I can't even remember what I had for breakfast this morning. After stepping down as CEO of Google's parent company, Alphabet, Page has been focusing on other ventures like flying cars and renewable energy. He's like the real-life Doc Brown, always tinkering with crazy inventions that could change the world. And while he's notoriously private, Page is still a major force in the tech world. He's got his fingers in a lot of pies, and whatever he does next is sure to be groundbreaking. Chapter 8. Sergey Brin, the other half of the Google empire. Coming in at number 8, it's the other half of the Google Brain Trust, the man who helped organize the world's information. Sergey Brin. This guy's got a net worth that's higher than the Burj Khalifa, and he's not afraid to use it to fund some pretty wild projects. Brin co-founded Google with Larry Page, and together they created a company that's become synonymous with the internet itself. Seriously, if you're not on Google, do you even exist? Like Page, Brin has stepped back from his day-to-day role at Alphabet, but he's still involved in various projects, including artificial intelligence and life extension research. He's like the real-life Tony Stark, but instead of building Iron Man suits, he's trying to cheat death. And while he's known for his quirky personality and unconventional thinking, Brin is a visionary leader who's helped shape the digital age as we know it. Chapter 9. Steve Ballmer, from Microsoft to the NBA. Coming in at number 9, it's the man who took over Microsoft from Bill Gates, the most enthusiastic cheerleader in tech, the owner of the LA Clippers, Steve Ballmer. This guy's got more energy than a room full of puppies, and he's used it to achieve massive success in both the tech world and the sports world. Ballmer joined Microsoft back in the early days, becoming employee number 30, and worked his way up to CEO, a position he held for 14 years. He's known for his passionate leadership style, which often involved yelling and jumping on stage at conferences. He's like the Richard Simmons of tech, but instead of teaching you how to sweat to the oldies, he's selling you software. After retiring from Microsoft, Ballmer bought the LA Clippers, becoming the NBA's most enthusiastic owner. He's often seen courtside, cheering on his team with a level of intensity that would make even the most die-hard fan blush. He's like the human embodiment of a fist pump. Chapter 10. Mukesh Ambani, the Indian industrialist taking on the world. Rounding out our top 10, it's the richest man in Asia, the tycoon who controls a vast business empire, the king of Indian industry, Mukesh Ambani. This guy's got a net worth that's larger than the economies of many countries, and he's using it to transform India into a global superpower. Ambani is the chairman and managing director of Reliance Industries, a conglomerate with interests in petrochemicals, refining, telecommunications, retail, and more. Seriously, this guy's got his fingers in every pie imaginable. He's leading the charge in India's digital revolution with Jio Platforms, a telecommunications company that's shaking up the industry with its affordable data plans and innovative services. He's like the Indian Elon Musk, but instead of sending rockets to Mars, he's connecting billions of people to the internet. Ambani is a true visionary who's using his wealth and influence to uplift India and make it a force to be reckoned with on the global stage. And there you have it, the top 10 richest people in the world. These are the folks who could buy a small country and still have enough left over for a private island or two. It's mind-blowing to see how these individuals built their empires and continue to shape the global economy. They're innovators, they're risk-takers, and they're proof that with a lot of hard work and maybe a little bit of luck, anything is possible. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more awesome content, and let me know in the comments who you think will be on the list next year. See ya!